Okay, so as mentioned before, okay, this process of finding the suitable sound effect, okay, in this case for Asuka's counter skill, will require some patience. Okay, and determination. Okay, so this is what it's really like. Okay, behind the scenes of creating sound effects for games. Okay, of course there are other ways of doing this. Okay, this is just one way. Okay, as with everything in this world, there are multiple ways to do or achieve the same thing. So sound effects is the same thing, where you have multiple ways of going about doing it. Okay, let's try to change the frequency. Okay, this sounds good, so we'll use it as one of the candidates. Okay, so usually when we are working on the script or the game itself, we will have some background music if we are not playtesting the game. Okay, but since we are looking for sound effects, there's no background music, so that we can focus on the sound effect itself. Okay, this sounds like a random jumping sound effect, so we will save it as such. Okay, we will also save this as one of the candidates. Okay, so even though we save it as one of the candidates, okay, we might not actually use it. So this is somewhat similar to prototyping, where you come up with a few versions and you only choose the most suitable ones out from these few prototypes. Nah. Okay, this sounds too kiddish. Okay, we want something that feels close to what we imagine the counter skill sounds like. Okay, and we don't want something that sounds too sci-fi-ish, if you get what I mean. Weird. Nah. Okay, this sounds more like a jumping sound effect, so we will save it as such. Okay, so let's see how many candidates we have. So we have 6 at the moment. So currently, okay, number 4 sounds the most suitable one to be used. Okay, let's see what happens when we combine number 3 and number 4. Okay, so this is the sound effect file for when Asuka is jumping. So let's save this as Asuka underscore counter. Okay, let's remove this. Okay, so this is number 4. Number 4 by itself. Okay, now listen to what happens when we add number 3 to it. Okay, so the combined effect isn't really that suitable for Asuka's counter. Okay, let's try combine number 4 and number 2. Okay, let's try to reverse it so that number 4 is the softer sounding sound effect. Okay. Okay, maybe it really isn't that suitable. Okay, let's bring back number 3, but this time number 3 will be the prominent sound effect with a higher volume than the number 4. Okay, so let's try this. So we have to export it first. Okay, now we have to convert it to WAV file. Okay, so that it can be used within the Unity game. Okay, now that we have the sound effect within the game, okay, let's make sure that it gets played when we use Asuka's counter skill. Okay, so let's try to play it when the game starts and see if it suits the sound effect for the game. So currently it sounds too sci-fi, which is not what we want. So that means we have to get another candidate to use as the sound effect.